couple improvements for today. We're in the middle of this crazy snow ice storm that came across the United States. It's been snowing and then sleeting forever, and we're below freezing and won't go above that for a good week or more, and that's a little unusual for Virginia. So some improvements we made, we got some extra buckets and got them inside, and we keep water in them in case the power goes out, because we'll have to make sure we can water different animals. Also, I've had times in the past where it did this and I had my chainsaw like in a shop and I couldn't get my chainsaw to start, so I moved that inside. I've also had times where I would drain the water hose, but it would still have just enough in there that it would freeze up. So I actually drained it, rolled it up, and I have that sitting in my basement. So in case I do need to use that outside, I can still do it. So I'm at the entrance to one of my goat houses, and I used to just have these rocks piled up in front of the entrance, and I kind of like that because the goats, when they jump up and down, they kind of wear their hooves down. But I got some big pregnant mamas, and jumping on the rocks and getting up in there was starting to be hard. So now I just got some cinder blocks, and that works really great for them to go up in there. And then my second improvement is we got this really tiny goat, and she is kind of picked on. So we got her this dog house, and we got her a little extra shelter that she can go up in, and that way she's got a warm place to eat and be safe from some of the bigger goats that kind of pick on her a little bit. So I'm out here in one of our goat barns, and I came out here. We're gonna turn this nasty, horrible place into a stall for kids or mamas to be, and was greeted by two kids. So here's the before, and we'll check the after out later, but here's two kids, which is always a fun little surprise. Okay, so I got a stall built here, got a door, got hung the water bucket up so we don't get stuff in it. I've got a bowl back here that I put loose minerals in because goats need loose minerals. There's the feed bowl, and then of course there's the stars of the show. So it's very nice to have a stall because we've needed one for the new mom. Also built a second stall, and so I've got a feed bucket back there, got the water bucket here, and we'll use this for sick goats or for pregnant mamas that are getting ready to kid. And then one other improvement that I put in is I bought this at Tractor Supply. This is where the loose minerals will go for all the other goats. I didn't have a place for that, and this is a quick improvement. So I'm in another one of my goat pens, and I made a similar improvement. Put a bowl on the wall. I bungee corded a bowl there to the doorpost and then went to the door. So I can literally just open the door, drop the food in. I don't even have to come in here, and then they're not fighting over it like they normally do. So again, it's always nice to have a little harmony on the farm. Okay, so one improvement I was gonna try to make was a lot of times when I use the blade and I'm scraping snow, this edge digs into the gravel and tears it up really bad. So I had a buddy of mine tell me this idea, and I put PVC pipe on the bottom just to give it a rounded edge. You basically just take like a saber saw or something and cut down it, and then just the pressure of the pipe holds it on. So it actually worked pretty good. I think it would do better with snow versus ice, so I definitely want to try it again. Now I just have a half mile to go before I get to the bottom of the driveway. And then really glad I built the stalls for the goats because we've got them separated, keeping them out of the weather, and that's making some good improvements there. Nice job, Mama.